Have you ever considered martial arts as an exercise? You know, karate, kung fu, or maybe Tai Chi. Oh, I know what you're thinking. I can't do those Jackie Chan moves. I'm too old, too young, I'm too heavy, or just too out of shape. Well, you're wrong. Martial arts is for everyone, and there are many forms of martial arts. But to learn more, let's have martial arts instructor Jake Mace join us right now, and then you'll realize you can take up this excellent form of exercise.
Have you ever thought about the martial arts as a path of study to improve your health, longevity, and the quality of your life? Well, that's what I've done for over 20 years at my school in Tempe, just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. And we've had many students come to us for two reasons. One is the self-defense benefits that one gets from studying the martial arts, and two, and more importantly, is the health benefits someone gets from studying the martial arts. And I oftentimes say to my students that you're never going to really have to defend yourself against a crazy person on the street, but you will have to defend yourself against heart attack, stroke, degenerative brain disease, and the body degenerating over time. So the martial arts is a way that you can keep that hinge moving and therefore gather no rust. So I've had students come to my school that really want to improve their health. They've been from the age of 3 to the age of 85 and every age in between. And many of them have many different kinds of benefits. We've had students improve their bone density. We had one person come to us, she was 40 years old with the bone density of a 65-year-old, and in 2-year time, she had taken that bone density from being 65 down to a person equal to a person in their 20s. So a really, really amazing increase in her bone density. We've had people that have been stroke victims and aneurysm victims come in with walking canes, and now they are jumping, squatting, doing all nature of physical fitness activities, and they really have made a night and day difference in the year or two they've been studying with us. And many people study for over 10 years and longer. So it's really an activity, the martial arts is, that you can do the rest of your life. And in my case, it's Chinese Kung Fu and Tai Chi. So we talk about, really, there's 6 benefits you get because of your involvement in a martial arts school. Number 1, of course, is the physical benefits. We talk about improving the body's musculature structure. We talk about improving the flexibility of joints and the youthfulness of joints. We want to have that light body feeling come back in us because if you're like me, every year I get older, it seems like I get heavier and heavier, especially first thing in the morning. So the martial arts is a way to keep light and keep active in the body. And so the movements we have, whether it's punches and using the upper body, coming up straight, no matter what your level is, every person can do the martial arts. If your level is very physically high in the beginning or it's very physically low, we have training that will fit you. And so if it's punching and kicking, the kicks are so versatile. We have straight kicks that can go outside. They can go inside. They can go straight up into the air and back down again. They can kick to the side. They can go to the other side. And in doing so, you tone the stomach, the sides, the back. You loosen up joints that have been tight for years, and you really make the body revert back to a youthful state. So the physical benefits you get from kicks, punches, stances, using the body's muscles in the legs sinking down, whether it's turning and joining flexibility with strength, usable strength, not just strength that's for show. The stances, the punches, the kicks are such an aspect of the martial arts that improves the health of the practitioner. The second area is the mental benefits of training the sequences and the routines of Chinese Kung Fu. And so in Kung Fu we have short sequences, middle sequences, and long sequences. The short ones can be as simple as a block punch and a block down. It could be as simple as a hit-hit combo, turn, deflect, and hit it again. But as you get more advanced and as you train longer, they become much more challenging. It can be movements that spin, that drop, that come up again, that kick to this side, that spin around in circles and hit. And it's almost like memorizing dance routines because it uses the mind and improves your mental cognition. So we find that people that study Kung Fu with us, they get mentally sharp. The third area is increasing bone density. And we've had a lot of students that have had this benefit because bones are spongiform. If you put them through abuse, if you put them through athletic training that vibrates them and puts weight-bearing stress on them, they get denser and stronger. It's a medical fact. The bones will grow with your activity level. We've oftentimes heard about Major League Baseball pitchers that have their throwing arm is twice as dense as their non-throwing arm. And in the martial arts, it's the exact same thing. If you don't use it, you lose it. And so the bone density with all the kicks, whether it's a kick that can be snapping in front, whether it's a kick that can be snapping to the side, whether it's dropping into a stance and back up again, whether it's punch combinations that hit, explosive moves that keep the muscles relaxed, they really jar the bones. And all of a sudden, in a few months, your bones are denser, more powerful, more youthful, and will last longer. The fourth area we have in the martial arts that benefits your body is breathing. Breathing is what life's all about. Without oxygen, you die. You can go days without drinking water and weeks without eating food, but only minutes without breathing air. And so in Kung Fu, there's a whole soft internal side of Kung Fu called Tai Chi. And Tai Chi syncs up physical movements with meditative breaths. And we do this with routines. So at the same time, you're improving your body's mind. We breathe in, we breathe out. We breathe in, and we breathe out. We breathe in and balance. We breathe out and hold postures, improving the breathing with the body. So Tai Chi is one of the most famous areas of Chinese Kung Fu, and it's considered an internal area for literally giving your body a meditation while in motion. The fifth area, of course, is the self-defense benefits. In Kung Fu, every movement that we train or that we teach you will be for a self-defense application. So if ever you have to defend your life, especially on the street or at your home, you will have the skills needed through your practice to defend that life you're working so hard to make healthier. And the sixth area is the social interaction you get by joining a martial arts school. There's so many different kinds of people from all different kinds of life. There's teachers and students. There's teenagers and kids. There's retired people and CEOs. There are literally every age group, every demographic, male and female, all training together, and they all want one thing. They want a better life, they want empowerment, and they want self-defense and a greater physical health. So when you're with like-minded people, you literally will improve faster because you'll build and feed off of them. So I really recommend getting involved with a martial arts school, and in my case, it's Chinese Kung Fu, including Tai Chi, and you'll be on your path to increasing your fitness in those 6 areas: physical, mental, the bones, the breathing and meditation, the self-defense, and the social interaction. And I recommend one thing: if you get involved with any martial arts school, I would say the type of martial arts you get involved with is way down on the list. Look at the teacher and analyze him or her. And if you agree with their morals, if you think that they're a great person, if you are someone you connect with, regardless of what martial art they study, I would say go for it. You want to find an honest person who's really willing to teach and enable you to grow and age more gracefully. So get involved with somebody who you connect with, and you'll have a great experience training the martial arts. In my case, it's Kung Fu. In your case, it might be any variety, but I recommend it because it's one of the best ways to use the entire body and live a longer, healthier life.